Hello, fellow wanderers. I am Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls. It's the same recording session as the last time, so I still won't have seen any of your comments. I'm going to do a couple more before I call it a break, get down to the nitty-gritty of editing. You can tell the game has a high encounter rate when I lose my train of... when I don't have time to open up my new train of thought before getting into an encounter. Oh, this place looks marshy. Oh, that looks kind of cavey. But before we go in there, let's use that tent we got earlier. Ah, classic sleepy music. So is that enough to refill us to full? Oh, good. So tents are still pretty good. And here we come to the Marsh Cave. Marsh Cave introduces one of the more interesting things. Shared treasure chest locations. And these really annoying bats. Love the music, though. Okay, let's take a look around. Hey, 680 gil. Take that. Green slime. So we got a new enemy here. Give me just 1 second here while I look that up. Green slime. 24 hit points. They can poison with their attack. Weak to fire, weak to ice. Can drop high potions. As you can see, their defense is pretty ridiculous. 255, in fact. It would probably be best not to be meleeing them. And I might do that here in a second. Fortunately, you can somewhat bypass their defense. Like, you notice the monk there hit him pretty hard. The flashing screen, I believe, indicates a critical hit, which ignores defense. Totally not worth it. Ah, broadsword. Are we using broadswords? We are. So, if you wanted to save yourself some money, if you want to save yourself some money, you don't have to buy that second broadsword. There is one here in the cave. Ooh, gil. You'll note there's no dungeon map. Ah, scorpions. There we go. Scorpions! 84 hit points. Can poison with their attack. Can drop spider silk. Oof. You notice, they're kind of nasty. And I do not have an antidote. See the damage? Oh dear. As you can see, took a little bit of a beat in that last fight. A bunch of zombies and ghouls. Dagger. Not too useful. Anyway, that's everything on this floor. Let's head up. Ugh, that poison is going to annoy me. Ah, werewolves. Another enemy we could have encountered significantly earlier in the game. They have 68 hit points. They can poison with their attacks. They've got no weaknesses and no resistances. They do regenerate, though. Keep that in mind. Not that tough for this point in the game. Poor monk. I'm probably going to have to make a quick trip to Alfheim. Ah! Shadows! Another new enemy. Let's see here. Shadows, 50 hit points. Can inflict darkness with its attack. Weak to fire, dia, and standard undead resistances. You can see, not too particularly tough. I will meet you back here in just a moment. I need to go get some antidotes. And we're back. That only took 10 minutes. Really, to walk back there, buy supplies, and come back took 10 minutes. Counter rate's a little high in this game, to say the least. Let's head south. Ah, a room, a ladder. All right, let's look around this floor a bit, shall we? Multiple doors to the same room. Always nice to know. Oh, missed that door, but nothing in there. All right. How about in this room? It's empty. Well, let's try this one. Oh no. What's going on? People are stealing my treasures. That's not cool. Aww. Alright, let's go around. Give you a hint what we're going to find in this one. Wait, where's all our treasure? So, I mentioned earlier that there are shared treasure chests in this game. That's what I meant. Since we looted those earlier, they're not there now to loot. Let's go on this way. Gargoyles. Ooh, we haven't seen them yet. Let's see here. Gargoyles. 80 hit points, no treasures, no weaknesses, and they are quote-unquote resistant to Quake, which I think means they're actually probably immune to Quake. I did pick up some spells while I was in Alfheim. Let's go ahead and pop one of those. Pop a Cura. There we go. So my mages are a little better equipped. I basically got them most of their level 3 spells. This one's got stuff. Ooh, a Phoenix down. So if you were playing the original game, that would not be there. In fact, I'm not entirely certain what would be in that chest. Armor, I believe. Oh, nothing in here. And yes, I'm going to explore all of these, even though I know that most of them are quite empty. Oh, how about you? 295 gil, okay. Look at all these rooms. We have to explore them all, right? Nothing. A gray ooze. So what makes you different than the green ooze we fought before, eh? Or green slime we fought before, I should say. Gray ooze, 76 hit points. Weakness to lightning. Other than that, not much else to them. They don't have the insane defense that the slimes do. Oh, nice. That was a good chunk of hit points. Nothing really special about them. Just, if you've got to use magic on them, use lightning. They pretty much resist everything else. Treasure. Ooh, a cottage. It's like a tent, but better. Copper armlet, so if you didn't want to buy all of those earlier, there is an extra copper armlet in here. Nothing in this one. Ah! That doesn't look suspicious at all. We'll be back. Ah! A crawler and a blood bones. Well, let's take a look at those. Crawlers, 84 hit points, inflict paralysis. Otherwise, nothing particularly special about them. And let's go ahead and use Dia. And Blood Bones, 144 hit points, weak to fire, weak to Dia, no treasure. And it's still alive. That makes me sad. Ah, well. So that's the big thing about fire, black mages and red mages. Those AoE spells are super nice. And that was a poor level up for the monk, wasn't it? Hmm. That should be good. Probably should just use the heal right there, to be honest. No, no treasure. That's a pity. Did I miss one? I think I bypassed one. This one right here, right? Yeah. Silly me. There are 4 more rooms at the bottom of this place. They are all locked by the Mystic Key, which just leaves you. Good enough. Forced encounter tile to Pisco Demons. Pisco Demons are pretty awful. 84 hit points. Resistant to fire, ice, stone paralysis, whole bunch of stuff. They guard the chest, so keep that in mind. They're always going to appear here. They used to do a paralysis attack, though it doesn't look like they do now. So we're just going to go all out. They do, however, really hurt. This was one of those encounters in the first game that was just, like, in the NES version, this was a run-ender. They would hit you hard enough and paralyze your entire party, which was an instant game over. Alright. Well, now we can leave. That's everything in here except for the bottom room, which we can't deal with until we've woken up the Elf King. The Elf King, by the way, gives us the Mystic Key. As I was saying, the Elf King gives us the Mystic Key. Which we need to get some stuff from Corneria Castle, among other places. Oh, right, go this way. Alright. Should be just about to the exit. This was the first real test of the game. This was a slog of a dungeon, and it was just hard and a little unfair. But we're through. So, we have to go give that king his crown back. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. At all. Ooh, ghast. I don't think we've run into ghasts yet. Let's see if I can find out about the ghasts. They have a paralysis attack. Surprise, surprise. 56 hit points. Weak to fire, weak to Dia. Oh, of course they got my white mage. Please don't paralyze my entire party. That would make me really sad. Yeah, ghasts. They're just upgraded ghouls, basically. Nothing special there. Almost up to the ruined castle. And we're going to put a save here. Because, yeah. This could be interesting. Alright, King. Let's give you your crown. He seems to be laughing at us, and he's saying "Mwahaha." You fools fell right into my trap! I am Astos, King of the Dark Elves! With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess, I will be the true Elf King! It's useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. You're not going to make us all fall down? Anyway, Astos, 420 hit points, no weaknesses, no resistances. He knows death. That's his big claim to fame. Magic. We want to use Temper on you. And can we silence you? That's the question. He's not resistant to silence. I believe in the original game his script was to always use death. Miss. Boo. Oops. That being said, he will fall quickly to the might of our black belt there. He's pretty much done. Death by White Mage Hammer! Oh, that's humiliating. Cluya, I really need you to gain some hit points. We obtained the Crystal Eye! Excellent. So at this point, we have to go back to Matoya's Cave, of all places. Oh, got poisoned that last fight. That's a pity. Fortunately, I did buy a few antidotes just in case. So let's head back to... As I was saying, let's head back to Elfheim real quick. Buy some magic. And then head back to Matoya's Cave. That was close. Nearly got the entire party paralyzed. Alright, back to Elfheim. First stop is the inn. Let's see, I think we have all the black magic we need. Do we have any more white magic to grab? Yeah, I wanted to grab Diara. Alright. And then we want to go this way. Really, guys? Huh. Still not high enough level for 4th level magic, eh? Well, it says you are. Okay. Grab Poisana. Grab Vox. Grab Nullfrost. Oh no, we're bankrupt. Do I have 3 black mage spells I'm going to buy? Definitely going to grab Haste. Definitely going to grab Lazara. And probably going to grab Sleepra too. So yeah, we've got all the ones we... Can I buy all those for the red mage? I should probably check. Yes. 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 Okay. Oh. While we're here... Get Get rid of the dagger. Get rid of the rapiers. Get rid of the nunchuck, the broadsword. Clothes. Alright. Not enough to buy another spell, but that's alright. We'll pick it up when we get back, I'm thinking. Speaking of which, I will meet you over at Matoya's Caves. Alright, we went to Matoya's Cave here. I went by way of the Corneria port. It only took about, what, 2.5 minutes? Hey Matoya, we've got something for you. Oh, what's this? My crystal eye? Give it here! Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. So it's a basic potion to my entire collection. Jolt Tonic. Jolt Cola? Ugh. Ah, I can see again! You still here? I don't need you anymore, so be on your way. You're not even as attractive as I thought you'd be. Ouch! Toya, that's mean. Anyway, I will meet you all back at Elfheim. Alright, and here we are at the Elven Castle. Let's go see the Sleeping Prince, shall we? This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I tried it once. Your Highness? Your Highness! I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warriors! Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall follow the legend as it has been told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. We got the key! Yay! I'm awake and strong again, all because of you. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Thanks to you, the prince has finally awoken. You have my undying gratitude. You've brought peace back to Elfheim. Alright. Let's wander around the castle a bit here. Is there anything else here? Dwarves live in a cave. Okay, it's fine. Huh. Looks like there might be something over there. Are you going to cause problems for me, buddy? That's what I thought. And we can sneak around the castle. Woo! A mithril hammer. The nice thing about it is more attacks, higher accuracy, and the +3 of damage isn't bad either. But the extra attacks are very nice. 800 gil, 700 gil, and bronze gloves. A little heavier, but one more defense. We'll take it. Treasure has been bound by the Mystic Key. Yes, we know. While we're here, do I have enough to buy any more spells? I do. Let's go ahead and do that. This one. Yep, this one. Haste being the most vital of those. Between haste and temper, you can wreck bosses. Where do I want to go now? Well, we're going to need to go to the Marsh Cave at some point. Sell the hammer. Sell other gloves. How are we doing for... We're actually pretty good. So I will meet you all back at the Dark Elves Castle, actually. Alright, we made it to the Western Keep, or the Dark Elves Castle as I call it. And we need to get around to the other side of this area, as I recall correctly, because there was a locked door, and we do not abide by locked doors. Aha. It's a trap! Ooh, wraiths. Let's see if I can find out what wraiths do. 86 hit points. Their attack can cause paralysis. They could drop a treasure called a Crostier. Fire and Dia are their weaknesses. Who'd have thought? I don't think we're going to have to worry about doing anything fancy for these ones. Yeah, you got a level. A Falchion. Ooh. What's that look like? Same attack. Same accuracy. Huh. Interesting. We'll give it to him just to be fancy with it. A Power Staff. Staff with good attack power. Low accuracy, not that great. We'll look at that in a minute. I think that might do something special. And steel gloves. To replace those bronze gloves we just got. Can you equip the... No. Nope. You're not getting the power staff. Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright. Curious. Forced encounter tile with mummies! They're right here. Their attack does sleep effect. Now, I am curious about something here. If I use the power staff as an item, does it do something? No effect. Okay. I wasn't sure. Anyway, mummy's here. 86 hit points. Weak to fire, weak to Dia. Sorry, 80 hit points. Weak to fire, weak to Dia. And that's about it. So by the way, in front of each of these chests is an encounter square. Proof of point. The encounter squares always get you in an encounter. In this case, mummies in this one and wraiths in the other. If you want to grind XP, you can. Actually used in speed runs of the original game, and I think maybe this one as well. So next we're going to go into the Marsh Cave. Heal up a little bit first. Good. One more won't hurt. There we go. Yeah, well, you could come with me to the Marsh Cave. It'll be fine. I don't know what good the Falchion does over what else we've got. I am curious. Since I've got the power staff. It lowers my attack power compared to my hands. Oh dear. Alright. We're not going to worry about it. During that battle, I took the time to look up what the power staff is. No on-use effect, but it sells for a lot of gil. So guess what we're going to do with it? If you said sell it, you are correct. Alright. Down to the 3rd floor we go. Shouldn't take too long. Gotta love the run button. No, really, you have to. It's law. Kind of like the dash shoes from Final Fantasy VI, though the running shoes, but nothing you have to equip on this one. We're going all the way to the south. One more. If you encounter big groups, don't be afraid to use your red mage either, by the way. Encounter square! Anacondas? 80 hit points, no special attack, no treasure, No weaknesses, no resistances. Speaking of using our red mage. That softened them up pretty nicely. And if you can get it off, get a heal. But I don't think you're going to be able to. Ooh, an antidote. Good for you. Huh. This is going to be interesting, I think. 3 Pisco Demons. That would have been nightmare-inducing back on the NES. It's like, oh no, they're all going to basically paralyze us. Ow! Still hurt. Silver armlet. I will take that. Yes, that is a significant upgrade for the monk. Oh no, another trap square! Anacondas! I'll use thunder this time. I'm not cutting out the trap square battles because I think you should see what you're getting into when you step onto the squares. Not that it's usually anything special. But no, you can't avoid a forced battle in this room. You are going to run into something. Nice that we got the black belt, a good piece of armor, though. And there goes the snakes. Cluya, I need you to gain hit points. Look at you. You have 136 hit points. You are so weak. What did I do? Why are you so weak? Oh well, he can wear better armor than the white mage, so he still gets to stay above the white mage in the party order. Not that it means much. Alright. Interesting. I see lots of statues here, but I don't see a treasure chest. Huh, no forced battle. Fair enough. Alright, 1 room to go. Gee, what you want to bet there's a forced fight here? Pisco Demons. There's a really good chance that if you were playing the NES version, the stuff you find in these chests, not worth it. Not worth it at all. And 1000 gil. Alright, with that, I think we're going to call this a part. I've been recording for almost an hour. I don't know what this will look like when it's cut down. But when I meet you next, I will be in Corneria, I believe. So until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe, everyone.